Alison with another project. This one's got a few more steps to it. It's not hard, but it has a few steps, so this video may be a little longer than usual. While I was in Fiji, I received 2 swap cards that I thought were amazing. This one here, when you open it, has got the little pop-up dress, and hopefully you can see that. I'm going to actually turn it on the side, even though it's going to look a little awkward, but I wanted you to be able to see the whole thing. So this person made a little mirror, and she made a little mat, and she dressed up the dress for me. I just thought this was really, really cute. These 2 cards that I received are made with the Pop and Cuts die, which is a Sizzix die, and also an exclusive die to Stampin' Up, which is the little dress Pop and Cuts that slides inside, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. This is the second card, which is just amazing. It's beautiful on the outside, but when you actually open it, look at this. You get a fireplace with a wreath. It is breathtaking. Like, you actually go when you open it. So isn't that gorgeous? Again, I'm going to turn it on its side so hopefully you can see the whole thing. Beautiful. I took these ideas and I created my own card. And here it is. So it's a take on the first one that I showed you. I just changed the colors because I really love black and gray and white and cream. So this is my outside, and then when you open it up, here's my little dress on the inside. So let me show you all the little components to make this your card yourself. First thing you're going to need is the actual die, and this is what it looks like. This pops out. It's got a little magnetic piece on here, and you can see the magnet here. And this is the actual base, and in the new catalog, if you've already received it or when you receive it, you will see that there's another little Pop and Cuts that's going to fit in, which is great. So first thing you want to do is the top of your die, you want it to face the top of this die. So you just put it in place and snap it in. It's just got a magnet that keeps it in place, like so. I've put a piece of washi tape just at the edge of the top and the bottom so that you can see easily where it stops and starts when you're placing your paper. You're going to start with a piece of cardstock that is cut in half at 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and you'll see that this just fits in. And if you butt that up against your little washi tape and against the bottom of your washi tape like so, and then it just lines up on the outside, you're going to be able to run that through the Big Shot. So you're just going to put your extended plates on top and run it through the Big Shot. You're going to end up with a piece that looks like this. So here's what it looks like, and I'll just remove this piece so you can see that this is what it's cut out. Okay. Then you're going to run the outside piece through by removing the Pop and Cuts piece and just running a piece through as so, and then you end up with a piece that looks like this. Now, it doesn't score it for you because it leaves you options to score it wherever you'd like, and you can make other interesting little pouches and whatnot with it. So all you do is fold this in half and give it a score, and you've got the card. So let me set this aside and I'll show you some ideas for decorating it. Okay, I did find that if I decorated it before I put the inside in, it's easier, but honestly, either way works fine. I'm going to take this really fabulous stamp from Everything Eleanor, which is a great set, and the basic gray stamp pad, and I'm just going to ink it up. So I'm using basic gray ink on basic gray paper, and you can also use Versamark. It looks like tone on tone. So I'm just going to do that, like so. And I'm not worried that I didn't get the middle there because I'm going to cover it up. Next thing I'm going to bring in is a pre-cut piece from the Apothecary Framelit set, and look at how it matches. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just a little bit smaller. Love it. With the beauty of our clear stamps, I can see exactly where I'm going to stamp this. So I've pulled up one of the images from the Dress stamp set, and it says, "Congratulations, all dressed up with somewhere to go." And I'm going to use black, and whenever I use black, I use Stays On because I really like how it just pops. So there you go, perfectly set because I can see where I'm stamping. Next thing I'm going to do is add some pretty ribbon, and this is the Victoria lace ribbon, which is gorgeous. So I'm just going to go around along the top of this and stick this down like so. Okay, and then of course everything looks better when it's popped up. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this up. So I'm going to bring in the piece that we've already cut out, and then you can just see where you can fold this. Just folds flat like that. Okay. The easiest way to put this in, I find, is to apply the glue to the back of this piece. And the best glue for this is the white Tombow glue. So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to get started, because that's always a trick. There we go. So squeeze a little bit, and you just want a little bead that goes around. You want to go all the way down this little piece here, and across the bottom. Spread that out. Once I've got that all on, I can then glue it to the inside. And of course, you just want to make sure, obviously, that you've got it going the right way. Cut out one of the little dress forms, and I've used black for that. I've used gray for the actual little dress. I want to bring in this little piece of tulle that I just got at the fabric store, but I don't know if you can see this on your screen. Maybe I'll bring in a piece of dark cardstock so you can see. The edge here, I've just run this piece through the Big Shot with the little scallop edgelet, just to give it a little bit of definition on the edge there. The best way to adhere this is to take, I'm going to just take a whole bunch of glue dots. I'm going to put them along the waist here. And it's a good idea to just run the glue dot down the middle here. And I'm going to take my piece of fabric, and I'm going to fold it over so that the two edges meet at the back, like so. And then just kind of scrunch it up. Nothing really fancy to it. And then just start sticking it down like so, and spread it out a bit. And then you're going to bring in a piece of the seam binding. This is the vanilla seam binding. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff so much. And I'm going to start from the back and wrap this around the front like so. Now that's not going to stay in place, obviously, but if you take a glue dot, and I just stick one underneath here to the dress, and then I stick one in between the two pieces of ribbon. You could tie a knot, but it gets a bit bulky that way. I'm just going to hold that down in place like so. Isn't that cute? And then just trim off your edges. Now I want to stick this to my little dress form, but I do find it easier if I attach this to the inside of my card first. Got that down, we're just going to glue the dress to this. And then the last thing I'm going to do is bring in the little mirror. And I've just punched out a silver piece of cardstock. This is like our shimmery silver. And that I thought looked like a mirror. And then I've run this through the Big Shot. And you do have to cut this out. So you're just going to cut out on the outside of these. Matter of gluing this inside. And then gluing this whole thing behind her dress. So there's the final card. There's the outside, and then when we open it up, there's the inside. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll give this new die a try from Stampin' Up. It will be in the new catalog, carried over from the current spring catalog. I have lots of fun with this little dress and this little dress form, and I know you will too. So thank you so much for watching, and happy stamping!
If you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind.